Good day. This is tense. I am going to be pushing into the fact that I am technically Sarara's steward. Oh dear. I might do their voices for them. You have a warped view of just. You made non-alliance. No. And you know Tempest, show no Tempest no respect. It'd help if I could talk properly. It hasn't started yet. Good. Neat flag. Then answer, why did the Temp and Faith abandon Evening Star? Why was it just? So why is it our fault you lost the war? Not to lose. To lose alone against wicked forces? A little reality check about conflict. And then in the same hand request our aid and save this Tyr from extinction, the same we had endured? He'd take up a spot in the shade of the tree, leaning against the bark as his helmet turned, following their heated conversation. It is my understanding Bella needed everyone. No one wanted to aid. He opposed the tyrants and suffered the cost. The justice of a cause is subject. Real politics is based in friendship and pragmatism. He faced orcs and death and mercenaries under Cyric's flag. No matter how much I disagree with you, Claudio. A turn of his head, nodding at Argrin, who just like he took up a spot underneath the tree. I'd save you from such a fate. I also hear a priest of the House of the Morning committed blasphemy and claimed Lathander was a god of the dead. Quite a sin. Noticing somebody across the road, he'd waved them over. Directed at Odessa, it seems. A lie spread by Cyric's own, the same church that commanded legions to death, do mind. Giving the Church of Cyric a casus belli. Cause of belly? She just nods and gives the group a distance for making her way over. Tilts his head. Casus belli calls for war. A few short words, Odessa, for handing over a book. I cannot aid the misinformed. Especially if they do not seek belief outside their own misguided teachings. Did anyone happen to notice the Mason of old entry to Deadwell was showing signs of necromantic activity? Red shafts of light and blood on the ground, or that already dealt with? You answer to strength and strength alone. Takes the book and quickly stows it. And if the present Lathanderite source is supporting the Cyric source? What are you even speaking of? The old history from before the storm? Notice that it's been handled, mageling. He leaned past a tree to respond to Marina. You know little of the Red Knight. Yes, Leander. Walks off to the pile of things nearby, lighting up a cigar, puff, puff. Knight? Calmly. Perhaps one should have gathered a force strong enough to oppose Cyric. Why would you Why would we support you? I've read the old law book. He does have a rather stylish looking flag.
What of the old law book?
Very monotheistic. Fashion before function.
How is it every piking chance he gets, Claudio looks for a fight, but now he's been cuckolded by a man with a flag?
Raises his hand in a taunting fist.
And you damn milksobs fight already? Would you support Evening Star, as it is your best wager against that which threatens our extinction? Darkness. If you two will really answer to strength, no reason, then say so.
Your old temple seem quite obsessed. Very anti other gods. Oh god. I ache for all the pain and hardship the good people of Evening Star had to go through, yet life waxes and wanes. We should aim to leave us such ancient grievances well in the past. Focus on how we might forgive past harms so that souls may heal.
Would I preach at the Temple Church? I think not.
I've heard it said, the first to resort to violence is the one who has run out of meaningful things to add to the discussion. I offer you a path to peace as the Red Knight would expect me.
Bah, spin your yarn elsewhere. Sometimes violence is a proper and more direct response. I bet relics insult are plenty thrown my way, threats to break my skin with 40 lashes. I cannot apologise for what was and what will always be. Just.
It's exciting, isn't it? What is going on? Mumbles. There was a fire and I think the man with the flag started it. Violence? I guess 20,000 satisfied orcs cannot be wrong if they could still talk. Yet you would demand restitution if relics of the Thunder were burned.
If it was just to burn them, I would not.
This is what I do, by the way, now you're getting to see it. I do voices. I like to do lots of voices. When I solo role play with Morrowind and stuff like that, everyone has a voice. This is great for that. Burning the relic was an insult to the faith of Tempest and the Red Knight.
Leander.
The flag war. I wish I had a flag. Ashin.
Oh yes, the ones who would start a war between the faiths over the actions of the men beneath the gods.
You will apologise one way or the other.
I start no war, I answer a hypocrite, the hammer of Tempest.
Oh, she's moving. I think you should hand over a pair of Lathandrite relics.
A bright future still rests upon the horizon. The war started, but a word
Lifts his flag.
and that war brings death to the door, be it intentional or not.
Burning books is not good. Then you should have challenged him to combat, not burned holy symbols in attack on the entire faith. Pays a glance to her left, most notably to a particular trio. Who've you got now? Wadarika, Leander, Ashin, Claudio's there. I'm stood behind Claudio. I feel like that's the honourable thing to do.
You'd rather I shed your blood?
I think this is alright. It looks nice, doesn't it? Everyone's surrounding Claudio. She's got really close, which is quite scary.
I was holding back.
I think you should give relics to pay for the insult to our faith.
Pulls on a cigar deeply, holding it for a moment before breathing out a thick plume of fragrant smoke. Oh, is it finally starting? Nothing will be given. If you seek restitution for my actions, it will be for what I've taken. Oh my god. Flag's in the way. What the? Cyric. Oi! What princess attack? Oh my dear. Prince just murdered Ashin. Red. What? Why? Oh my god. Do we follow now? I don't know. Sorry.
Ain't even started proper. Some 2-cent tempered fighting.
Where have these all ran off to in this fight? Sorara's dead. Claudio's dead.
Ho ha! They were lively, Anna. I can't believe my eyes! Angel, you magnificent son of a bitch!
Oh god. I like the fact we didn't get to see the killing blows, we just walked in on the aftermath.
But words now have weight.
How funny, you seemed so disinclined to conflict when we first met. You win. You'll have our aid for Evening Star.
That was interesting.
Right, Dart. Looks to Sorara.
That's what they get for attacking like cowards. Impressive, lad.
Jumps a hole into the ozone layer.
Darts!
We let the burning go.
Damn right, Agent Bryn. Proper sudden plinking of arrows that was, yet it got them right there. On the ground. Poetic justice and all, eh? Oh, provides.
Holds a hand to her chest as if to calm her raging heart. Surveys the scene. Battle has been made, honour kept.
Everyone who is witness to this battle today. Sure. Honour. Take note. I commend these two for the acting within the teachings of their faith. Oi, Angel was real honourable there, kicking ass 2-on-1 at a disadvantage. Toasty.
Looks towards Steria, sent back at Seraphiel.
They could have turned hidden, disguised themselves in a veil of darkness, same as those before them when Evening Star faced extinction.
Seems the Morning Lord has shown them the power of the dawn.
This is a big moment, isn't it? This is proper server history stuff going on. I imagine this sort of stuff happens all the time, but I like to think this is a big moment. I've dried off. Why was I don't know. Now, both of you have but one last task. So I'll assume you'll not be needing funeral services then. This is... What now, Roderick?
To oath before this audience, you will, in all heart and soul, see Evening Star never abandoned again.
Edessa hums thoughtfully as she examines the scene. Classify.
Beseech Tempest, his eyes to be upon you, your words to carry an echo for ages of Tempest yet to come.
Help me up then. Sunday turns to Roderica. It remains to be hoped, yes, despite the volley of arrows and attacks on him, he chooses to have mercy. Was a little bit naughty, wasn't it, of Sorara to just launch with arrows at him. Claudio reluctantly got involved and got himself hurt because of that. I don't think Claudio was going into battle. I swear before Tempest to aid Evening Star in a battle should it have need. The aegis of Hillmarch would extend over it and protect it from threats. Poor Claudio. Got done dirty there. I mean, not as naughty as Brent just killing Ashin. So a port has a price, and the Red Knights can only protect if you let her servants preach. And you! Claudio's turned to Sorara.
No preachings to be hosted in his lands. These are old laws, even I cannot change. You can do so in deeds, not words.
Do not attack a potential foe before terms of combat are agreed. Then the aegis of strategy cannot be put on. Claudio's not happy, rightfully so. But she is planning. I bagged you because of the symbol, but that's a damn low move.
Rule 2. Never enter a fair fight. Make sure odds heavily in your favour. If they're not, retreat, regroup, and return when the odds are better.
No see to those wounds. Dessa mutters herself while putting a parchment away watching. Sorara, after I played and bowed to protect your town.
Honourable combat was to follow. Not taking to oath is a disappointment.
I think you've mistaken your role. Strategist, she says the title mockingly. You've been afforded mercy. The terms are his, not yours. But I can offer my full protection, for that requires planning and strategy. Eyes rest on Sora, praisingly so. What's Claudio, placing Banjo over the worst of the wounds. Holds up a golden, holy symbol of the dawning sun.
So Farrell, reckon you earned it right and proper.
Puff puffs. Right, to practice strategies to praise her at night. Went still.
See, Roddy's right. If you get beaten down, either be sure your words stick or don't be surprised if the lights go out. Thank you, Hargrin.
You displayed a rather lack of both in this fight. Oh, little kick there. Takes the off really good graces.
To those who witness, then.
Respect where is due, you fight well.
See the mercy I offer this one. A time before has spit upon it would find retribution.
I have a flag too.
Claudio, Evening Star looks forward to a brighter future. One with war and light as one.
Mine is prettier. It is red and has a dragon on it. Just keep looking.
I hope you can see her educated. Where is Ashin?
Kiss the cobbles, messing with the fight. He went back to Arabel.
Now, no idea. Good for him.
The Syracuse with the smelly bag.
That one.
Likely full of corpses.
Yes, he attacked me dishonourably. I was to see it answered. Seems others took to that. I thank you.
He attacked you unprovoked. I commend Brent for intervening when he did. This was a matter of faith, which the fear ignored. Jergalas was to intervene. This is to Sorara.
Following this one's attempts at my vitals.
Had he not, I would have. Brent shrug.
I wanted to see a proper 2-on-1. I wasn't going to let some dead lover muck about with that.
Claudio. Someone cast some sort of tentacles. It was an item the lady priest used, or the lay priest used.
Now, it seems a waste to disband from here. We can make good of this entertainment and seek to deeds well done. You will not be joining our company.
Ooh. I'm Sorara's steward, technically.
And my grace is from here if you seek a brighter future.
Wait for me. As your appointed steward, I need to make sure you are okay.